either we're gonna have some upsets and not have Electric. So we're gonna start with the illustration rare of Electric. This one, so we never know how it's gonna turn out. Oh, pretty Rapidash. Hopefully that's not the case, but maybe we had it loaded with our Destined Rivals. Hey guys, Georgia here, back with another one. You guys know what time it is. You can see already we have a new edition. Google went ahead and got a bad boy of Cynthia's Garchomp. Japanese, but it is a 10. Still Cynthia's Garchomp, still bomb as hell. We got our Misty Psyduck, and obviously we got our Surging Sparks Latias. Not because we're doing Surging Sparks, but we do have some Destined involved here. But we also have another thing, because we're going to be opening up 9 of these Mega Latias boxes. These boxes right now are probably what a lot of people are going to be opening up, because it has 2 Destined and 2 Megaevolutions. But, you know, we don't just do one box here. We got 9 boxes total. That means 36 packs, a booster box of half Destined, half Megaevolution. But we also have another little tasting as well, because we got these Mega Battle decks. Here are Meloetta one. We're going to open up these first so you guys can see. Or I'll open this one first, and then at the end I'll open the other one, which is obviously the other one with our Mega Gengar one. So make sure to stick around and see what we get. So we're going to start off with our Mega Diancie box. Meloetta is one of the promos, but it's a Mega Diancie box. Here's a little preview of everything you're going to be getting. We're going to go through these, but these boxes always have our 3 foil cards, our deck box, our playmat, and our coin. So let's go ahead and open it. So these come with your own little cardboard damage counters, little carton things, both sides. It's the same coin either way. A playmat, paper playmat, maybe it has some little info there as well. And besides that, obviously we have our deck box, little mini deck box of Diancie. Let's check out what's on the inside, which obviously is going to be the deck. So a bunch of energies, Ultra Ball, some Boss's Order, a Night Stretcher. There you go. You get your own Lily's Determination, Wondrous Patch, a Wally, another Lily. Well, look, an Arvin as well. So honestly, just this deck, a Buddy, Air Balloon, Yono, Lily again. Okay, so I think value-wise, this is already 2 Arvins and 3 or 4 Lilies, some buddies. Value-wise, there's a lot of cards here that people look for just for that. So that's a good deck already made there. But we also have the little extras here. You get 2 Mega Diancie EX cards, which has Diamond Coat. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And Garland Ray says discard up to 2 energy cards from this Pokemon, and this attack does 120 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So loaded with energies, and is basically a cannon there. We got our Mega Diancie coin, the big one, it's not a tiny one, pretty big. We have our code card, which you guys know what this is for, our Mega Diancie digital bundle, because it has this beautiful card of Meloetta. This is obviously something that you could put in the deck, but it's a very beautiful card. Obviously, illustration, rare collectors, these are those cards. But Soothing Melody heals 120 damage from one of your bench Pokemon. So this is a basic healer. 1 energy and only 1 retreat cost. You probably would be sacrificing those all the time. And then Magical Shot just does 50. So she is a healer, basically. So now, let's see what we got in the Destined Rivals packs. So even though these are all in the same box, I am going to separate them because we have in total 18 Destined Rivals packs and 18 Mega Evolution packs. So it's not really a versus. It's the same box. It's our Mega Latias box, but I'm going to have them separated here. Over here, we're going to have Destined. Over here, we're going to have Mega Evolutions. So since we have Meloetta right there, we're obviously going to use our Meloetta pin here as our helper to open up. But you guys already know with Destined Rivals and Mega Evolutions, we can just go straight to the back and just go through these and see how it goes. So the start was a little long because we're looking at those, but we're going to end this pretty fast with these packs because we just have to go straight to the back. Obviously, what we want here, the big cards, we got the Mewtwo, we got the Garchomp, the illustration rare of Misty. Those are all good cards and cards that we're going to be wanting to go for, so we'll see how it turns out there. Again, with the EXs, I'm just putting them to the side, and I'm going to sleeve them up later because no big point for the EXs to get sleeved up immediately. But that's one for the Destined Rivals. And again, these are all their own separate boxes. Our Arboliva, so another EX. These are all their own separate boxes. Each box had 2 Destined and 2 Mega. So that means every 2 Destined that we open up was part of one box. So either we're going to have some upsets and not have, Electric. So we're going to start with the illustration rare of Electric. This one will go on the throne. Only reason why I didn't put Meloetta on the throne is because she is a promo card. She came with the deck. But here we are going to be putting these guys on their thrones now. But again, with these, I'm not going to be separating them in the sense that, they're different sets. They are, but they're all from the same box. So the only thing, like I was saying about that is, and what I was saying about the Destined packs, there's 2 in each box. So that means we have also 2 Mega Evolutions that could be possibilities there. So we never know how it's going to turn out. Oh, pretty Rapidash. Again, these guys aren't really worth much at this point anymore. Right now, Rapidash, price-wise, that's what it's at. But still a very beautiful card. The Electric, not so much. Kind of looks like it's taking a deuce, like a dog taking a poop. But this one is way prettier. Matches with the coloring there of the Latias. So we're just going to keep it going there. And if we're going to get a bunch of illustration rares, can't really complain there either. A lot of them are very nice looking. And with these guys, we could also get a Lapras. We could get a Misty. Misty's Lapras. We could get a Misty Psyduck. So a lot of nice possibilities there. Okay, so right now, like I was saying, these are all the Destined. Well, $8. $8 for the Rapidash. Not horrible either. So it's a nice little pretty penny there as well. But with this of Destined Rivals, we're gonna go all through Destined Rivals. Then maybe I'll go through the next one, Electric 3. Yeah, so those are the ones where they go down a little in price. And then after that, of the Destined ones, I'll probably open up the other Mega deck so that we can go straight to Mega Evolution. A little promo for the Megas before we go into the Mega set. And obviously in that Mega box has some cards from Phantasmal Flames, like that Mega Gengar is from Phantasmal. He isn't right now with what we're looking at in Mega Evolution, so that guy is from Phantasmal Flames. Got a nice little before that we were able to get to open up, so and a little thing to look at. And then we're also going to have another video in the future, our Full Art Nidoking, where we get a little preview of what's to come. You guys will see that, so make sure to like, subscribe, so you know when that video shows up. Hit that notification bell, and you guys will see what I was talking about. But right now with Destined, got some pretty, not horrible for a full art. $5, depending on the full art. Obviously, if you're looking at Mega Evolution full arts, some of those are still above the $10, but $5 for a regular full art, not horrible. Not $5 for Nidoking. I don't know if he has some worth in the game, and that's why he's worth $5. But again, not a horrible amount for a full art. And me, as a full art collector, I wouldn't be complaining about that price. But again, that's our third EX so far. So that's 2 illustrations, 3 EXs, and a full art. And we are just about done. I think we have 5 packs, including this one left. So let's see if we can have anything worthwhile show up here. No, with this now we have 5. But if not, again, if it's gonna leave all the big boys left to Mega Evolution, be happy there too as well. So obviously a lot of cards there that we haven't pulled. Mostly just the Lucario stuff. So I think those are just the only ones we haven't pulled. We've pulled a lot of the other ones. We pulled Mega Kangaskhan. We've pulled the Venusaur. So still those possibilities for those guys there. Got our Yon Mega, another full art. double full art at this point. And which again, not surprising because we have 9 boxes of this. So seeing some different full arts in the set obviously is gonna happen. But if you guys maybe hear my voice a little different or something, I don't know. I don't think I sound different, but you probably will hear it. I am just a little sick in the throat, but we're gonna keep moving on. Not gonna stop us with our openings here. Not gonna do much today anyway, so it's pretty good. Not gonna work out. Not gonna affect how much we get to open anyways. And in our last pack, got our final one for Destin. And we're gonna have our little intermission with our Mega Gengar box, our deck. But let's see how we finish with Destin with another EX. So a Mewtwo EX. So now, like I said, I'm gonna open up our Mega Battle deck for Mega Gengar. And like we were saying here, we get some phantasmal stuff. So make sure you see what it turns out to be. So obviously here, same thing. We have our little playmat and we have our damage counters. I'm gonna go through this one first because obviously here the only thing that changes is our Mega and the little things on the side and the energy. But there are some changes obviously to the deck here. Not the same thing because we're gonna be seeing cards from Phantasmal Flames, which I think is that actually the PEL. We got our Ghastly. This one is not. Phantasmal Flames there. Our Toxtricity. This one is playable. Well, obviously has an ability, right? Once during your turn, you may use this ability to search your deck for basic energy cards and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attach energy to a Pokemon's Wame, place damage counters on that Pokemon. Okay, so energy searcher and it places damage. So definitely going to be playable. Gonna be playable, obviously. Talks out, so you need that evolution. This is a Punk Helmet. It's going to be in Phantasmal Flames as well. If a dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in an active spot, it is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Place 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So let's say they want to kill Toxtricity. Put this on him. It does do damage, but it does 40 damage. I use my ability, do another 20 damage, and then I attack 100. That's 160 damage right there with just a stage 2 Pokemon. So definitely going to be pretty useful. Obviously, I can tell already just with that. But now with that, and we got our Survivor. If you have any Dark Mega Evolution Pokemon in play, attacks used by this Pokemon do 120 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, if you have any, like, this is the Gengar deck. So, if you have a Gengar on the bench, the EX ones, this one does 240 damage, basically. So, that's good as well. Our Ghastly there again. Sableye, Cocky Claw. If you have any stage 2 bench Pokemon, this attack. Whoa. So this deck is basically, they help each other out, and we're going to do more damage between ourselves, and we're going to help each other get more energies. Grimsley's move. Look at this. Top 7 cards of your deck and put a dark Pokemon you find there onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. You can't use this card during your first turn. So there's another one of like a bit. Oh, Dawn. Dawn's making a move here. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, a stage 1 Pokemon, and a stage 2 Pokemon. We're rolling a fully evolved. Let's look for Gengar and Haunter and Ghastly. Wow. So yeah, this deck is basically helping each other out here. All the Pokemon are there to help each other. Survivor, Toxtricity will help get the Survivor loaded. Pokegear as well. Damn. This is going to be a very sought after deck. And then you have the promos, which are also very nice, which we're going to look through those as well. Obviously, we're going to start here with our EXs. We got our Mega Gengar, which does going to also be used. If one of your dark Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's EX, that player takes 1 fewer prize card. The effect of Shadowy Concealment doesn't stack. Sorry. And then Void Gale, move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Pretty good, and it's only 2 energies that needs to be used as well, and you get 2 of these bad boys. So here's a promo card, a little prize card. Hopefully whoever gets it first takes it, but I think this won't be active yet because it does have Phantasmal Flames. before we show that promo, this Gengar card, this Gengar coin is fire. I'm not a coin collector, but this one is dope as hell. Obviously, Mega Gengar evolution there, and it's purple, so very beautiful card, or better, very beautiful coin. And then obviously, the promo people will probably going after and fighting over our Haunter Spooky Shot. So, love the colors that he's around in the forest. We got the little moon in the background. Probably not seeing any other Pokemon in the card, but very beautiful card as well. Now that we have that, we're going to put him here and see what we get in our Megaevolutions. So now that we got that out of the way, obviously we're going to our 18 packs here of Mega Evolution. We're going to be happy with whatever we get, but obviously we haven't pulled the Lucario card. We've already pulled the alt. Now we just need the Hyper Rare. It's the only one I think we haven't pulled. I think Ugo already had it anyways, where he went to get this. He ended up getting that card as well, I think. So it's Master Set's done. Master Set is done. A little applause there. Applause. But now, whatever we get here, it'll be a nice little addition. Tradables, helpful. People that need cards for Mega Evolutions. But whatever ends up coming out, that'll be nice. We're going to obviously put away for later. But now we're not looking for anything that we need. So whatever comes out, we'll be happy with. So far, so much nothing. But again, like I said, there's 2 packs of Destin and 2 packs of Mega in the same box. So hopefully that's not the case, but maybe we had it loaded with our Detined Rivals. But here we do have our full art, our Mega Magnetrix, so at least we'll be able to put a full art and a full art right there. Like the Mega Magnetric one because I like the purples there. Fits good with the Nidoking and the Yon Mega there. But now the only one I need of the full art is Kangaskhan, so we'll see if we pull that one. If not, again, it's just a regular full art. It's not gonna be hard to find later on either way, but just our full art there so far. And with these lucks, with the luck that we got, maybe all the Destin did end up having all the hits, or we're just gonna have some other stuff showing up later on. Usually these boxes aren't super loaded. Sometimes they are. We've pulled, well, Ugo's pulled the Reshiram when it was black and white. The Reshiram, obviously the white one. So from these types of boxes where you only get a couple of hits, sometimes you don't really get anything big, like this Delibird, but still a very nice looking illustration rare that we're just gonna put here on the throne for now. Hopefully something else comes quickly and takes it out, but if not, can't really complain there. But there's our code and our 3. Got a good amount left still, not pretty much almost done, but still, like I said, the point of this one was obviously to see that Mega Latias box, but we did have that little extra tidbit there for you guys. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments, because again, those aren't even out yet, I think. Hell yeah! So there we go. We were speaking of it. We got it into existence. Another Mega Batman, our Mega Absol, our Mega Emo. I think this is like a 3rd or 4th time that we've pulled this bad boy. Happy to see it still nonetheless, especially when it's coming out from those types of boxes. But Mega Emo, our Mega Absol, our freaking Observer Batman right there to take the throne. Now let's see what else we got in these guys. Okay, so now you guys know we spoke it into existence again. I'm saying we're not going to get anything and then we end up getting something, so we need to keep doing that kind of stuff. We do got a couple left, so yeah, that was from one box, obviously, so maybe in another box we could get something else. That's the thing with these as well. The possibilities don't end there. Just because we pulled one alt, we can't pull another alt. We don't know how these boxes are, so we could have those possibilities going down for us, or maybe now we got that, we could get something else that's pretty big as well. So let's see. Like I was saying, these boxes either are empty or they can be loaded just like that. We've had luck where we do, we've had luck where we don't. So I'll just keep speaking that like we haven't gotten anything from these, blah, 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 so we can get something else. But pretty happy with that. We also have those 2 beautiful promos, so can't say I can be disappointed. So let's see if we have anything little extra to show up there. Our Mega Latias, there's a difference, so I'm gonna go show ahead and show you guys those. There's our regular one, and there's our promo one. Kind of has like a... No, never mind. It doesn't have a continuation. I was going to say the red line continues, but it doesn't. It changes to purple there. But there's our regular EX, and there's our promo EX. But it's the exact same moves, exact same everything else. The only thing that changed is the art style, going from left to right and then right to left. So that's the only thing that changed there. But if you do have a Mega Latias deck, this gives you at least the promos, or 1 promo to do something with that. But very cute card as well with our Stuffle. He'll just go to the back because no one really is going to take down our Batman at this point. Unless in these 4 packs we can get something crazy. He will be our loner for now. But let's see how this goes for this. Got our Dialga. 3 packs to go. And not gone. Hope's not gone. Even though we did get something good, can't really say I can't hope for something else. So with these 3 packs, let's get at least 1 more hit. We got an EX, so that one's just gonna go there. Let's hope again. EXs still are hits, but you guys know how we feel about EXs. We already have all of them. We don't really need more. So see if we can finish strong with 1 more, either illustration, either full art, or let's see how this last pack treats us. Invoking it, last pack magic, last 3 packs. We have, or last 3 cards, we have Buneri, Steelix, and can't say I complain. So again, these boxes are all the same thing as Destined and Megaevolution together, but it's 2 different sets, so let's just go through them as if they were different things. We got our 4 EXs, 2 full arts, our Omega Nidoking. We got our 2 illustration rares, our Electric and Rapidash. And even though this doesn't form any of those sets, we got our Meloetta right here, our promo card. Beautiful card. Can't say it's a hit, so I'm just gonna put it to the side. And then Megaevolution. We got 2 EXs, our Mega Latias and our Mega Lucario. Our full art of Mega Manectric. Our Stuffle and our Delibird were our 2 hits there of illustration rares. Our promo of Haunter, which again, not from the packs, but we did those 2 separations there. And obviously, the one that takes it for this video, our Mega Absol, this bad boy, goes with the deck as well. He is a dark type, so perfect synchronization there in the end. But that's been it, guys. I've been Jordasaur. I hope you like it. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Helps out the channel. Hit that notification bell as well so you know when we upload the videos, and share so we can have other people joining us, seeing the kinds of hits that we're getting, and growing the community. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.